Welcome to a brand new episode of the Yuria podcast. I am your host, Elle Edwards, and we are continuing with our journey through the Yuria book. With today a question: are you a list maker? Because today we're exploring the stuff that you do in your day-to-day life, your habits and quirks, and how those relate to your God stuff. My mum tells the story of how she loves list making so much. At one time she even had a list of all her lists. Now that seems a bit extreme to me, and too big a list has a tendency to overwhelm me rather than empower. But to each her own. That said, if I don't write something down, you can pretty much guarantee I will forget it. How about you? Have you ever considered that how you show up in life is how you show up in everything, including how you do life with God? It kind of stands to reason, doesn't it? If writing stuff down is super important for helping me remember things, why shouldn't it also be important in my relationship with the one who made me? But don't just take my word for it. The Bible talks about the importance of writing stuff down too. Habakkuk 2:1 says, "Write this, write what you see. Write it out in big block letters so it can be read on the run." Write it down where you can't miss it. Out of sight is out of mind. Sound familiar? Now, lists might not be your thing. You also might not need to write everything down for fear of forgetting it, but you have your thing or things, those habits in your day-to-day life that are part of who you are. So your plaything for today is twofold. Start by recognizing some of your things. This might take a couple of days, but pay attention to the way you naturally do things. Does everyone do this, or is that a you thing? And then talk to God about how you can use those things in your day-to-day life with Him. How can you bring more of these things out to play? We're looking to ditch the shoulds, remember, and instead do all of life in a way that most honours who you are, the person He created you to be. Digging into your habits, character traits and patterns, and seeing how you do life is how you do everything, could be the very next step for you in this journey. And here's your love note for today. I need you to know how loved, treasured and adored you are. Yes, the Creator of heaven and earth loves you. You don't need to be afraid. I'm right there with you, holding you, cheering you on, delighting in every inch of you. Papa, Jesus and Sam.